Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex at HOGWORKZ, and today we're going to be bringing you a brand new product. These are our Slimz Saddlebag Lights for 23.5 plus touring models. These are going to come in smoked lens, red lens. As always, be backed by lifetime warranty. Going to come with all your harnesses, a couple zip ties to secure everything. So today we're in the shop. We're going to show you just how easy it is to get these on the bike. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and pull off our seat, saddlebag, and side covers. Alright guys, so after you have your seat, saddlebags, and side covers off, you want to go ahead and find your 12-pin harness. This is for your rear lighting here. It's going to be held on by a little push pin, so take a little pry tool, just get behind it. You can just pop it right out, push the button down, separate the connector, and then our harness is going to go right in line with the OEM here, so it's going to go right in between it. Like that. So now on our harness here we have these labeled left and right sides, so you just want to make sure, you know, obviously you're putting the right side down your brake side and your left side down the clutch side of the bike. With these, your saddlebag lights are going to plug into the ones that are labeled left and right. This other JAE connector here is for other accessory lights that have a JAE connector on them, such as our saddlebag latch cover lights or filler rod lights. These are just for an additional lighting to be able to put on your bike. So we're gonna go ahead and run these down both sides. So we got our right side here. We're gonna go ahead and right underneath the frame, push the wire through, just like that. Then we're gonna go behind the subframe here. And then basically what we're going to do is go ahead and zip tie it to where your other wire is already zip tied here at. So go ahead and throw a zip tie on here. I usually leave them loose until you got everything ran in case you want to pull some wire back and forth. And then throw another one on right here. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. So with this wire here, you're going to want to come down and right in between there's a little space in the frame on the back side here. Go ahead and push it down through there, and then again we'll throw a zip tie on right about here, and then we'll throw another one on right about there. Okay. Alright, so after you have your harness ran on both sides, you can go ahead and put your side cover back on. And then we can, I like where the wire's at here, so we can go ahead and finish tightening these zip ties up. And I've got my trusty snips. Alright, now we're ready to go ahead and put the saddlebag back on. So now we're going to go ahead and mount our light to the saddlebag. You want to have the saddlebag closed, and then you want to make sure you clean up this surface here where the light's going to mount to. The way you determine left and right on the actual light is the wire coming out of the end is going to go on the inside of the bag. So for example, this here is going to be our left side bag light. So this is going to go on like this. Again, the wire is on the inside of the bag. And then on the back side here, go ahead and remove the protective film. What you want to do is line it up with the bottom of your saddlebag lid. I would give yourself maybe about 1/8 of an inch gap there, just a little bit. Get it lined up, stick it on. Alright, so now that you have your light mounted to the bag, you can go ahead and take your bag back over to the bike. We're going to want to run this wire here underneath your saddlebag screw hole in your bag. So when I come down like something about right here, we're going to put one of these zip tie holders right about there, and that way when we zip tie this on here, this will keep this wire close to the bag. So we'll go ahead and clean up this surface a little bit, make sure there's no dirt and stuff on it. Peel the protective film off the back side of your zip tie holder. And stick it right about here. Put our zip tie through it, the wire up. Again, the main thing is you don't want this wire up above here because it'll hit on your saddlebag support when you go to tighten your bag down. Okay, now we can set our saddlebag on our support. Okay, and what we're going to do here is let it make our connection. Okay, and again, just make sure when you put your bag back this way that your wire is down below your rubber piece there, so it's not gonna hang you up when you're trying to remount your saddlebag here. All right, we'll double check everything. All right. Now we can go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. We'll go ahead and mount the light, run the wires, and yeah, we'll get this sucker turned on here. All right, so we got our lid closed. We'll go ahead and clean up anything that's on the back side of your bag here. So this is our right side bag. Our wire is on the inside of the bag. Go ahead and remove the protective film. And line it up. Say, probably give yourself about 1/8 of an inch between the bottom of the lid and the top of your light. Like that. Stick it on, and then we're gonna get a zip tie holder. You want to put it just in front of the screw hole for your bag mount, and then just kind of a little bit below it there. Again, I'm just going to kind of leave that loose for right now. Go ahead and take the saddlebag over to the bike. The saddlebag back on the bike. And we will make our connection here. Go. Okay, and then again, when you close the bag, you want to make sure that the wire is underneath your mounting hole here. This is what you don't want, is the wire to get pinched in between here and here, in between the grommet and your support. So you want to make sure that that's down below that, just like that. Okay, now before you put your seat on, I would turn the bike on. And go ahead and run through your functions, brake, turn, left turn. All right, looks like everything's good. So now we can tidy up this underneath the seat, the harnessing, and go ahead and throw the seat back on. Like I say, tidy up your wires down there. So all looks good. Put your 12 pin back in your clip there. All right guys, so that's the install right there. Pretty simple, pretty easy. As you can see, they're super sleek, they're nice, they're clean looking, and they're definitely gonna get you seen on the road. So check them out at hogworks.com.